Listen, guys, why don't you go take 5 while I eat?
But boss, we're not
Please.
supposed to...
Just go get a coffee or something and keep me safe from, afar.
If you say so, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you lost? Are you looking for your dad?
No.
Can I help you with something?
Yes.
Look, if this is about that AU interview, I don't know how you found me, but I'm eating dinner, so if you could just call my office and leave a message with Jessica, then I can...
Your secretary's name is Jen. Jessica has been on maternity leave for over a month.
How?
The more important question is, how don't you know the name of your own secretary? Or that a secretary that you hired yourself has been gone for over a month?
Listen, I don't know who you are, but I get 42 uninterrupted minutes a day, and I'm not willing to give that up, especially today.
What about today especially requires your 42 minutes?
Sadly, I'm not at liberty to disclose that information.
And why is that?
Official state business. Classified.
Your campaign scam isn't stressing you out too much, is it?
How do you... I don't know what you're talking about, but if something like that were to be printed in, say, a college newspaper, that could and would be considered libel, and AU will be held responsible.
I'm not from AU. Let's talk about this scam, John.
I told you, I didn't know what you're talking about.
May I sit?
No?
You're going to run on American traditional values, heavily Christian. You're going to attract the kinds of people who don't swear, even in their own homes, or the types of people who say grace before every meal. You're going to run conservative enough to capture a small population of people who will believe ardently that you've come to save them from the wretchedness that has been wreaked upon their nation. And anyone even a little moderate will watch you on television and say, "Good Lord, what is wrong with him?" But you'll collect the checks. They're used to giving in the name of their values, crusades, indulgences. The collection basket. So, you'll take their money, knowing full well that you won't win. Trying not to win even. And you'll drop out of the race before the convention, citing trailing poll numbers. And there it is. A few $1 million. All yours.
Well, that would be considered illegal.
Not if the money were to pass through the chain of finance that you yourself built by amending 4 of the 5 past bills from last year.
That's an investigative reporting. How much are they paying you at the Eagle? You want a job?
I am not a reporter.
Then who are you?
I spent a long time trying to figure out a better way to say this. But there isn't one. John, I am God.
That's... Okay, that's... Please, I'd like to be left alone now.
I have a proposition for you.
You're not God. You're barely pubescent.
I think you'll find it in your best interest to hear me out.
I'm not entertaining this.
Thomas took a similar stance on the issue. Didn't work out great for him.
Thomas is a saint. Everything worked out fine for him.
I see. You can play vague, conservative Christian to your constituency. But I see those detentions with Sister Mary left an impression.
How do you know about Sister Mary?
I know a lot of things.
Prove it.
Now, John. Luke 4:12. Come on, John. I know you know it. You have it in your head right now. Say it. Say it.
And Jesus answered, "It is said, do not put your Lord to the test."
What was that?
And Jesus answered, "It is said, do not put your Lord to the test." Anyone could look into my school records if they dug around enough.
You had your chief of staff alter those records.
You're working for Evans, aren't you?
You and I both know Evans is so useless. If he had a third hand, he would need an extra pocket to stick it in.
My granddad used to
Say that all the time. I know. You believe me now, John?
I don't.
So, here's what you'll do. Should you accept my deal, you're going to continue your run for president. Can you agree to that? And you're going to run as effective a campaign as possible. When primaries are over in June, you're going to drop out of the race, leaving no clear leader of your party, disrupting your party's chances of winning presidency. Can you agree to that, John?
Can I keep the money?
Yes.
And I'll probably make more doing so well. Okay.